Happy holidays wherever you are. Today we are making some chapati. Welcome to my kitchen. We are going to be using 7 deciliter of all-purpose flour for this chapati recipe, and then we are going to be adding in some sugar and some salt in our chapati and some oil. With our hands, we are going to mix this flour together until everything is soft and well combined. And then don't forget, we will be using some Greek yogurt in our recipe. Yes, that is the game changer of today. But if you have any natural yogurt in your kitchen, well, good. So we go ahead and put in the 3 tablespoons of the natural yogurt. And then we're going to add in 1 deciliter of milk, fresh milk. And then we're going to add in 1 egg and then water. And then we are going to use our hands to knead our dough. And remember, we need to have a soft dough. And let me tell you, what's Christmas in Kenya, or if you're someone who is in East Africa, without chapati? We need some chapati in our kitchen. We need that smell. You know, when that neighbor is cooking that chapati and you're just there and you're like, where's the smell coming from? This time round, I was like, I want to give you a unique recipe whereby your guest will be like, I need me that chapati. That was me adding some oil, and then I put the dough on the surface. Here, it's going to be much easier for me to continue kneading until I get that soft consistency of my dough. Just take your time. Don't be in a hurry, because remember, the key to good chapati is a good dough. And that's the reason why you need to take your time to continue kneading your dough until it's very soft. It has that smooth consistency. You see, when I tap with my hands, the dough is bouncing back. And now we're going to put our dough aside for 30 to 40 minutes, and then we'll be back, and voila, we are back. Our dough is ready. You see, this dough is very soft. Look how stretchy it is. Look at this. Look at this. You're going to love this recipe. Sprinkle some flour on your working surface, and then we're going to transfer our dough there. That is where all the work is going to take place. And if it's your first time here, have you subscribed to my channel? And what are your plans for the holiday? What are you going to cook your guests? Because there's another recipe that I'll be bringing you for some stew. And I know you're going to love these, because I'm here. I'm ready to celebrate the Christmas spirit with you. And then after rolling out my dough, this is me going in with the oil. And then I spread it out gentle. Be generous with your oil, but not too much. And then go ahead and sprinkle some all-purpose flour on top of your dough, just like that. And then using your knife, go ahead and cut it into small pieces. With these small pieces, we are going to roll it into small balls. You will see, just follow me, because this is a step-by-step chapati recipe, and you're going to love it. And let me know, how do you like making your chapati, to be honest? Because there's so many different ways you can you can make your chapati, and also using different ingredients. It doesn't have to be this recipe that I've used. Now, once I've rolled out my dough like that, I tuck it in, and then I'm going to set it aside. And someone will ask, what happened to that small piece that you cut with your hand and put it aside there? Let me show you how I do it. With that small piece, I go ahead and put it on the side, on the inside there, and then I'm going to roll like that. And when it's too thick, cut it and tuck it in again, and repeat the same procedure. It's not even that hard, guys, trust me. But there's so many ways. If you want to achieve your layers, there's so many ways you can have in your kitchen, or you can do. But this is just practically one of the basic ones that we normally use in our kitchen. And then I go ahead and cover my balls while I continue. Now go ahead and sprinkle some flour on your working surface, and then we are going to take one ball each at a time, and then using our rolling pin, we are going to roll out this dough very gentle. Don't be in a rush, because now this is our final product that we are going to be cooking on the heat. And if you're a beginner, I believe this is an easy recipe also for you to start with. And I don't think that I used anything that was difficult here. Everything, I believe, is straightforward. And for you that are chapatis pro, You can leave your comment below and let me know, did you all like this recipe? Because personally, I really loved this recipe, especially for the holiday season, and I will recommend you to make this chapati recipe for your family. Now that we are done rolling out our dough and our pan is heated up, I go ahead and add in the first roll out chapati on the pan, and then as I wait for that to cook, I will go ahead and roll the second ball again. So this one doesn't take much of your time in the kitchen, and mind you, I didn't cook so many chapati. As you can see, I showed you how many balls that I acquired from the dough that I had needed. But for some of you who might be cooking a large quantity of chapati, then you need to consider the number of family or the guests that you're having for the holiday season. So for me, once the bubbles have formed like that, you flip it on the other side. But I didn't get that side to be properly cooked, but then I will just be patient and flip it on the other side. And for me, I like to use this method of cooking two at a time. I don't like cooking one at a time. I'll show you what I mean. You see, that is me cooking two at a time. So start by adding oil on the first one, and I like to use my hand most of the time. I don't know why, but it's a thing with me. I find it hard to use this spatula for me to cook it with chapati. More so it's only chapati. But other foods, it's okay with me. For eggs, pancakes, I can use it. But for chapati, I'm comfortable with my hands. Someone will say, oh, it's too hot. For me, I'm used to that heat. Look at this chapati. Look at how golden this chapati is. I'm loving. Now we flip it on the other side. We add oil. And remember, we are supposed to cook the four sides. No, are they four? Yes. Each two. Yes. Continue to flip it. Ensure that it's properly cooked. At least 2 minutes and a half. It's good for you to achieve this. The golden texture. Let me tell you. With this chapati, I'm looking at a good stew, some good chicken curry, some warm beans, some lentils, a good cup of tea, cup of coffee, some warm glass of milk, and trust me, this one, it hits so differently. I feel like I'm home now. If you're my neighbor, I'll be like, neighbor, can you kindly come and join me for Christmas? Because I have a great recipe and the food, it's so delicious. So let me know in the comment section below, did you enjoy this recipe? And I would love personally for you to give me a feedback, because this recipe, you're going to totally love it. Look at my chapatis. Look at the great outcome. So this is me trying to show you how to cook one at a time. The first one was two at a time, but this one, I know it's going to be easy for someone who will be struggling to cook two at a time. So this is me showing you how to cook one at a time. Me with my hard head. I'm still using my hand to touch this hot pan like that. It's hot, but if you're like me, go ahead and use your hands. Be comfortable. For me, I said I'm comfortable with this. So whatever makes you comfortable, go ahead and use it. So look at this. The one method recipe is done. Look at this. It's already tearing apart. That is what I'm telling you. The yogurt helps to enhance the layers on the chapati so quickly. Look at this. This chapati is very soft. I really love the outcome, and I would love for you to try it for yourself, for your family, for your guests. So until next time, don't forget to subscribe, share my videos and comments. Bye.